Good evening folks, this is BestInSlot and welcome back to our new ecological zoo as part of our Planet Zoo campaign. In the last video we added our lovely Timberwolves and our lovely adorable little puppies. Lou. Oh, he's just done a little leap over the water fountain for some reason. Let's meet our pups first of all. We've got Emily, we've got Embrace, I remember Emily and Embrace, we've got Emberlin, we've got lots of M's, Lakedra, Naked Raw, Verity, anyone else knocking about? Oh, we need a mechanic in here. That's looking a little bit worse for wear. Also, this is a bit messy at the back. We'll have to fix that. I have been a little bit busy since last video. You see, this was a bear staff section last time, not a staff section for bears, although that would have been better, but it wasn't decorated or had cladding on or anything like that. So I've just done the whole staff section to match the rough theme of like these towers over here, basically. And little bits over there with the plaster, no, the opaque glass, that's what that is, at the sides as well. Yeah, it looks nice, right? Just a chill little staff area. Very, very reminiscent of my first zoo. So, today, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to add at least one new habitat, potentially two. The original plan was actually to make one big habitat with 3 animals and we have to place 4 different habitat species, but we actually can't do that because to get to silver, we have to reach 10% plant diversity across at least 3 habitats. So that means we can do a double habitat and we have to do a single habitat because, well, we need to hit that plant diversity marker, and if we did one big one, we wouldn't actually hit it. So, that is the plan. We're going to check out our animal trading and we're going to see what we can get. I'm in the mood for a camel, you know. I don't think I've had a camel in a very long time. Now, he's already 18 years old. What's the camels... how long do they sort of live for? 35? Yeah, but that's okay. It's not great. Oh, no, they're gone. Let's try that again. Bactrian Camel. There we go. I'm in a camel kind of mood. Let's grab that one, and I can't afford the female anymore because I'm a bloody idiot. Well, he can live on his own for a little bit. That's okay. So we're going to build a camel enclosure. Maybe it'll live with something else like an armadillo or something. Now, what would that exhibit look like? Well, let's have a look at here from above. I do want to do like a little shopping area. I don't really want to put too much work into the shopping area because it's never the stuff I enjoy the most, the shopping. And the, what's going on here? Nope. The shopping and the staff sections and all that malarkey. I just want to play around with the animals. But needs must. Oh my god, this is actually a really difficult path to do. Because I think I have to start it down here. It's not going to let me come from there. You know what? Maybe we can do it like that. Maybe that's okay. And I'll flatten that bit of terrain there. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, it will be fine. It looks like a disaster right now, but it's just a little you. Okay. Just a little lube. Don't know what I'm saying there. I really said lube. Yeah, whatever, that's okay. Let's get a tree in there. I love these trees. What are these? Manzanita bushes. Okay, it's a bush. Tomato. So, of course, for our general decoration, we are going for deserty stuff just because we are in a desert, essentially. I think I don't really have to explain it any further than that. Right, so, angle lock. Let's snap along there a little bit. And we're going to put the shops around here, block that off behind there, and then we'll put the camel on the right. So what we need to do is extend this whole area out a bit. So it is camel appropriate. And let's chuck in these shops nice and quickly, because we are in the middle of a desert. People should have access to water, probably. I'm no scientist. Well, sort of. But I feel that's necessary. So we're going to go for Looney Balloons. We're going to go for Gulpy Soda. No, people should have water. Okay, I actually have to research water, so soda. An information center. No. Chief Beef. Because that's what you want in the middle of a desert, ladies and gentlemen. Hot beef. What else could you possibly dream of having in the middle of a scorching hot desert other than tasty hot beef? I want to block off the back of this a little bit. I'm going to make some sort of architectural landscape thingamajiggy, as I am wont to do. People are going to be crowding down here any second now, I'm telling you. I don't know what this is yet, but it will be a thing. Other than a massive, massive money sink, it will be something. Actually, already kind of like that. We just need to attack the front of it a little bit. Let's go slightly smaller on the brush. And get in there with my beloved chisel tool. Get in there. Looks... It reminds me of a crab, and I don't really know why. This is the problem with the chisel sometimes. It makes very rough-looking edges. That's why I think I stopped using it as much as I used to. I used to love the chisel tool. I was obsessed with it, but we've moved on a little bit. Oh, that's pretty cool, though. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's paint some rock onto there. Just at the sort of the higher reaches in particular. Anywhere there's like an exposed edge where the rock would be exposed and the sand would have like blown off, basically. Maybe we'll put some rocks in there at some point. That looks, yeah, pretty cool. There we go. Right then, I want a tree as well. Just maybe in that gap there, blocking that side view. Maybe I'm going to move my bush. I'm going to move my bush. Yeah, perfect. Okay, right. This is obviously not acceptable, so we're just going to decorate this in much the same way we did with the stuff center, which means we need new world. We need some lovely, lovely wood. No jokes, please. Thank you. Oops. Jesus, we need new... we need new world. We need some walls. There we go. And we're just going to coat this in cladding. Cladding's a great word. I don't know if I've realised this. Cladding's like a really nice word to say, cladding. It conjures up multiple images of cladding. Or something. Right, let's get that up there. Duplicate that across. And then we're looking for opaque glass. Oh, no, I don't think we are, actually. Isn't it normal glass? Yeah, it is. We're looking for glass. Let's just search glass. And we're going to stick a little baby wall on top of these. This is just, I don't know, just the theme, I guess, so we're going to lean into it. And we're having fun with this campaign. We said, we're doing this properly. We're going to try to make it all look nice and not... you know, franchise levels, but or sandbox levels, but nice, pleasant to look at and observe with your eyeballs. Simple enough. Don't need any more than that. We do need some bins around here because people are filthy, generally speaking. And we're gonna need some lampposts. So I want to get a system for where we put these. I think every two. Don't want you to align to surface, do we? Because there's a little gaps and little bumpy bits, and we need to try to ignore those where possible. Yeah, every 2 blocks in the path is going to be a new lamppost zone. I'll have to come up with some lighting on the actual shop area. What we can do, at the very least, is put down some fancy-ass signs. Where are my fancy-ass signs? Looking for signs, looking for get rid of glass, and here we go. So we want... They are a little bit big sometimes. This is a small one and it's still a bit of a giant. Which one's Chief Beef? Are you Chief Beef? You look like the Chief of Beef. So, Chief Beef there. We've got Looney Balloons. Which goes there. And we've got... what's this? Gulpy Soda. Gulpy... I could go for a Gulpy Soda right now. I'm feeling it. There we go. Beautiful. Very natural and atmospheric to look at. Right. What do we want to do for this giraffe exhibit to make it interesting? I'm thinking like maybe an indoor viewing area kind of thing. So the giraffes, camels even, can come and chill in here and get out of the sun. And then you'll be able to walk in that building, like around there. Need some trees and stuff behind there. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Lamppost, your time has come. The time has come, and so have I. That's always such a weird line. Okay, right. What was I building in? Wood? Oh, I covered it, didn't I? Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. We're sticking with straight lines, I'd say, for this zoo in general. Yeah, everything's very angled and pointed. So, let's just pick a nice, strong... corrugated? I mean, it's a camel. It's not going to break out anyway. And let's just do a camel include. Oh, it's actually going to be glass this bit, but it just makes sense to, I think, start in the same material and then you can edit from there if need be. So let's go about there and along, along, along. So that'll be glass, that'll be glass, that'll be glass, that'll be the indoor bit. Something like that. I don't want it to be too big, but I do want them to be happy, yeah? It's a hard balance to strike sometimes. Just going to flatten this a little. It's a hard decision. I want happy camels, but I also want to be able to see them with my eyeballs. Quite Joe. I think we're going to... No, I think this is okay. Is it? No, it looks mean. The more I look at it, the more I think that's not enough room. I'm going to extend it down this way by one more block. So we're going to go here, we're going to go there, and then we're going to go across. And it should still be a nice rectangle. Did you know? This is probably common knowledge to most people, but it wasn't to me for some reason. It's something, despite me doing, you know, A-level maths and everything, this was something that escaped me. That technically, a square is a rectangle. I had no idea. Like, I had no idea. And I questioned someone in a debate about it, and then I had to do research on it, and I felt stupid afterwards. Maybe it's a thing that people are commonly taught, or maybe I was taught it. I have just no recollection of ever hearing that in my life, so it was a little confusing at the time. When am I going to do a staff section for this? Needs trees there. I guess down there we can flatten that terrain a little bit more. Get rid of... What is that? Is that a cheeky little bush? That is a cheeky little bush right there. I mean, all bushes are inherently cheeky, but this is just a particularly cheeky bush. What was I using for my staff path? It was blue. Maybe I should go red. No, the blue kind of goes with the asphalt. That's why we're using it. Okay. Little staff. Okay. Don't think I did anything there, but yeah. What are you on about? Is it just clipping? That's... Right, okay. So that'll fix it. Not a problem, right game? Eh? Hey, there we go. Just a little staff path. Staff path. Staff path. How's that gate in there? There we go. Lovely stuff. Alright, lads, calm down. And that's basically going to go straight across there. Right, now I need to have a little think. This is going to be a humongous exhibit. The more I think about it, that's that. No, it's okay. But we do need to extend the barrier out one more this way. Because you've got to have the barrier in the middle here. That's going to be the gap. Oh, I have no money whatsoever. Okay, right, let's speed up time for a little bit. That's going to be the gap between the humans over here on the left and the camels over here on the right. I actually do make money really quickly, it's just that I kind of wasn't allowing the game to make me money. How do we do? Yeah, not bad. We're clean. 4 out of 5 is not awful at this point. I needed a female, didn't I? Oh, she's so old. I want this one, 166. Oh, there we go. How the hell did I just get points? Well, I'm not gonna argue. Let's just get those into our zoo. And once they're in, we'll get more money and we can, lovely stuff. Right. Let's get some donation bins down here. Oh, okay, yeah, I do need to change my work zones. I think one keeper can... My nose is so itchy. I think one keeper can probably handle everything. I want to keep getting new themes. I also want new barriers though. Let's go back onto that. And stuff. I know. I'm working on it, game. I'm working on it. Okay, there we go. Wolves and camels. Wammels. Culves. Okay. Well, what we should do then is get started on our research. Instead of random diseases, because I have nothing else to research. And just get some basics in so the camels will be happy, and then we can work on actually making them have a nice habitat and all the other stuff I want to build. So, Bactrian Camel, we need a food trough. We want these near this bit. This is the viewing area, really. And we want a water pipe. And that's about all we're going to manage right now. You can have a block of ice. I'm afraid that's your lot in life, lads and lasses. Only 79, it's okay. Enrichment obviously needs work. Nutrition. But generally speaking, they're happy animals, you know? Okay, so. Why am I so itchy? Corona. No. Ah, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to replace this with chain link, because the idea is you can look through and see them. And traditionally it wouldn't be glass in a situation like this. So flatten that out. I'm just thinking, as dangerous as that seems, okay, there we go. Rather annoyingly, the angle snap stops working if you do it as an addition later on. You see I've pressed the plus key to add this later on, and the angle snap is not actually functioning. But it's okay, I think we got that. So that's going to be the indoor viewing area. So we're going to swap this into corrugated. Yep, corrugated. Okay, I need to think. Okay. Technically, they don't actually have to do this at all. But I think it's probably helpful to have the barriers kind of like a... He's pooping! Well, look at you. Well, let's meet our camels. What are they called, first of all? We have Taban and Sarangarel. Sarangarel. Some beautiful names there. One thing I'm also waiting for is for my puppets to grow up. We need to release them into the wild, unfortunately. Embrace. As soon as Embrace becomes old enough, he's ship-shaping out of here, I'm telling you. He's gone. This sounds like I'm going to kill him. I'm not. I love Embrace. But he's not long for this zoo. Right, so the plan then is to cover this in the New World architecture stuff. Just like we did with the wolves. And we're going to build like a nice little camel shed, essentially. So I need a wall. And we need to match this as close as humanly possible right from the get-go. Make my life nice and easy. That looks good. Okay. Obviously not ready yet, but then we just go this. We go like this. We drop it down. And we hope and pray that this has worked. Let's go. Come on. All the way along, game. All the way along. Come on. We're good so far. We're good so far. Looking good. Looking sexy. Okay, that's a slight problem at the end, but actually not one that's that hard to fix. Alright, good stuff. This is huge. This is way bigger than it has to be. Okay, I'm going to change that up. What we're going to do instead, this is what I should... This is how you should do it, I think. Is, if we put that in on there first, what we can then do is use that as a marker for where the barrier ends. We don't have to do anything silly about the barrier. So what we can do now is put the barrier in there, like so. Attach it to there. And then attach it across. Like so. Is this all making sense? I hope so. Barely makes sense to me, so. There we go. And now that should be also perfectly calculated around the barrier. It was just too long. There was just no need for it. Unnecessary length, as they call it in the biz. I'm not sure what business that would be, but let's move on with our lives. Okay, is that going to work then? Yeah. And then that's my second problem. I mean, that's easy to fix, but I'd rather have it perfect from the get-go. So, am I going to make it perfect from the get-go? That seems like a lot of work. Yeah. What we can do is grab this one here, remove it from the group, Control X, and drag it along like so. And that pretty much works. Now the only problem is I do want to raise these up, so we'll have to do it twice because of the separate groups. You raise me up. Nope. Okay, so that's going to be our camel shed. Let's grab these ones here as well. You do get some fuzzy line stuff going on, just because it's overlapping a little bit. This is so unnecessary for campaign mode. Oh, good. Alright. What are you restricted by? You clipping the fence? Maybe. You're being a bit silly, I think. Okay, what we actually want to do... This terrain keeps flattening. Come here. There we go. I want to go straight across. I want this to be a grid inside. We're going to build on the grid of that. Like that. So you kind of build the grid first. This is all much more disastrous than I expected. Oh my god. Then you release the grid. Yeah, this is... Wow. No, I don't want you to go... No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I'm not doing the grid. Give up on the grid. The grid is stupid. Never liked the grid anyway. Okay, we can make that a bit thicker, hopefully. I'm having to wrestle with it a little bit here. Right, that's a 5. I'm gonna go this way. Right, we're getting out of there. Okay. Okay, can't go there. Can't go there. Okay, can go there now. I mean, that's fine. That's pretty okay. It's not really what I had in mind. That's okay. You can get inside. That's really the key point, is that you can get inside. We'll put a doorway on there. We'll put a roof on there. It's gonna look fancy. It's gonna look fancy. So we need our wooden roof, which is there. Like with the wall at the far side, we will have to duplicate these across a little bit. Exactly, Mr. Camel. Exactly. Move from group, Control X, drag across there. Yeah, I really should have just redone this, because it's going to make things really annoying. Also, how does the camel get... Oh, no, no, no. It needs to be further anyway, because the camel needs to get inside. What am I on about? Oh, I may have made a drastic error here. The whole point is that the camel has an indoor section to hang out in, you know? And for some reason I just kind of ignored that. Right, okay. That's actually good, though. What we can do is get rid of these walls. Duplicate those across. And it should be perfect now. There shouldn't be any weird, finicky issues. I stopped being dumb and it solved everything. Huzzah! There we go. So camels can come and chill. I actually want to extend that maybe even a little further. What do you think? So this is filthy already. Camels! Stop breaking my bloody exhibits. I quite like the openness of it. I might bring it out by one more block, though. And we're going to put some nice little lights in there and all that kind of jazz. Give them a nice little home. Everyone deserves a home. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, I want to bring this down now. Little awkward, but that's fixable. I'm gonna grab those, remove from group, swing over to the left. It's getting there. It's getting there. It looks like a big old block right now. It kind of is a big old block right now, but we're gonna get there, and people are gonna love it. And the camels are gonna love it more importantly than the silly humans. I do like the openness of it. We need some education boards and stuff like that, but I actually don't think the education is important right now. It's important for having like a nice functioning park, don't get me wrong, but in terms of our mission, it doesn't seem that important. Oh, Embrace is about to mature, which means we can sell her. I'm sorry, Embrace, but you've got to go meet other wolves around the world. You know, that sounds exciting. I'm not hiring a bloody security guard, leave me alone. Kedra, Verity. The thing is, there's two reasons to get rid of them. A, we need to... excuse me. We do need to release them for... We actually have a mission that wants us to release them. We need the conservation points. But also, they'll just kill each other otherwise. And they'll commit incest otherwise. So in order to maintain the happy little zoo we have, wolves need to be removed, essentially. Some things I do in every single desert zoo, and Protea in front of the glass is one of them. You just pick up these habits that I can't get away from. See how it's very slightly getting tighter and tighter as we go along. But that's why you put the Protea in. Because it fills the gap no matter how wide that gap is, basically. Even if you stared at it, you'd notice it's a bit messy. It makes it look like it's even all the way around, even when it's, you know, definitely not, basically. Okay, I'm blanking a little bit on what I'm trying to do here. What about a baby? What about a... Not have babies, but do the thing that makes the babies. What else are we going to put? Yay, Embrace. Sorry, Embrace, buddy. Where are you? There you are. Time for you to go, my friend. Now that should give us, maybe not instantly, but yeah, see, that gets our conservation rating up. I don't know how else you get conservation rating other than trading your animals away, so that's what we're going to keep doing. I'm sure there is a way, don't get me wrong. Let's get some more lights in here. Beep boo. Ba 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 bloop. Oh. Oh. Ah. Okay, we have no power in this part of the park. One thing I regret not researching really quickly is the better transformers and stuff. Alright. Where can I put you without everyone yelling at me? Oh, we have a staff section. Let's go down there. They're gonna reach. Yee, no problem. Nice. Wait, right? I say no problem. Just about. But we can put it there. That's fine. That's fine. There we go. Power! Lovely stuff. Pick up your rubbish. Any more bins? Added some benches as well. As you can see, look there, they are looking lovely. These are nice. I mean, I think it's going okay. Other than this is just a blob. Hey, buddy. What's your name again? Taban and Sarangarel. Sarangarel? I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough one. Let's get you some bedding. I don't know if they need bedding for any purpose, but I will say, like, I know they've gone to sleep here. When you have bedding, they tend to sleep on the bedding. It seems to be that they're fine to sleep without it, but if you want them to sleep in a specific area, then you can use the bedding to kind of make them do that. Lots and lots of bedding. That's rubbish. And that gives them some hard shelter as well, so they're very happy, generally speaking. They need more rock and less soil, though. Not a problem, my friends. Bam. Bam. More sand, that's what I want. More sand. Brush is too big. There we go. Taban, how you doing? You Taban? Taban, how you doing? Oh! Serengil teleported up. She's on the move. Sprinting for a camel. Alright, the night is dark and full of terrors. I still need education boards. This was... I'd say it's pointless, but you know what? People are using it, which is pretty cool. I think I want to bring a wall in on this left-hand side. Ugh. Yeah, we're good. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, it's not fine. Oh, no. It's not fine. I can't do that. It's just, it's too much of a gap. It's too big. Everything's too big. It's a hard life. Alright, that is not going to go in there, right? No, but I do have one. Have I had one? No, I don't. Okay, well, we'll start a new group then, basically. What I'm going to do is go from here, though. Oh, it's not new. Okay. Go from there, do that, and that should be... I mean, that's terrible, but generally speaking, it should be okay. We'll have to... I don't mind. If that crosses over onto that perfectly, then I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah, it's just like a little side bit. I'm down for that. I might do another one on that side as well. We'll separate those later. Basically. Now we don't want to do that yet because this actually needs to come further that way. Let's go. You working? Are we good? We're looking good. Oh, it's getting a little bit tight, but we're okay. I'm gonna say that's fine. Are we good? Not bad, not bad. Right, we're gonna have to separate a lot of these from the group in order to make this work. Now we need to think about what we're gonna do over here. So we need a door. I used a friend called Door. His name's Thomas Door. I say friend, like mortal enemy who became a friend, essentially. That is not going to work at all. Interesting. Okay, I think we just, for now, we'll duplicate these and move them to the edge of it. And what I can do, I've got a plan, folks. I've got a plan. Dastardly plan, you see. And for a little wall, there we go. Bring that up. Bingo, bango. Bob's your uncle. If Bob's not your uncle, then I don't know what to tell you. Bob should be your uncle. Now, my other problem is that this is actually... I was going to say it's too high, but I don't think it is. We just need to grab that. Separate it out and shuffle it around to there. Basically, as far as it'll go this way without poking out the wall. That's what I'm looking for. Which is there. There we go. And we got some vet research. Show me the money. What have we got for our camels? Anything cool? Yee, grazing ball feeder. That'll make them a lot happier. Where the hell have they gone? Right, okay. This is, I guess, a small issue that they can hide around there, but that's fine. They deserve, like, a little privacy bit. We're going to do some sculpting now. Let me get some height. Especially in the back, this back right corner. Exhibit's just looking a little bit... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's okay. That's cool, actually. What we can do then is kind of, like, have a little tunnel where the staff emerge. I like my staff to emerge. I want drama in my zookeeping. Just want to get a little bit of texture into the exhibit. Sorry, buddy. that was inevitable. I say a little texture and then I make that, but is he okay? Has he popped back out? Yeah. Okay, cool. We're also going to change that. Don't fret, but it's better to start with a big old blob and then work on the blob. Is what I found in my time as a blob master. I love this. This used to be the chisel tool, was my go-to tool. But the flattened foundation, it makes really cool shapes. Look at that, that's awesome. I want to get rid of that little bit there, but yeah, that's really nice. I really like that. This is what I started doing in all my sandbox builds. Well, once. Franchise builds, I guess. It's really interesting, sort of dynamic looking and natural looking. I'm not like trying to toot my own horn here because it took no skill whatsoever. I'm just saying I think it looks really cool. I want to kind of bring that across there maybe and kind of block this back area off entirely. Let's do it. I'm not going to go too big on this. But it can be a little bit of a theme for the park. I don't see why not. Bit of a ledge there, bit of a ledge there. You can do that as well. You can just like separate it out into varying heights, like so. You don't have to attack it too much. I mean, I'm going to, but you don't have to. Just kind of like Jimmy at it. Jimmy. Apologies if you're called Jimmy. Yeah, that'll do. I wasn't looking for much. Okay, let's paint some rock onto there, because that's what I like to do, just on the higher haunches. Guess you can't really have a higher haunch, can you? Mamino! Babada-boopy. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. It was just a very boring looking exhibit. Now we need some nature and such. We also need some lights in there, but we'll sort that out before the next night time. What am I doing with my life? Let's not go there. The Protea is apparently inside. Which one? Those ones. Okay. that help? Yeah. What I might do is just get rid of the ones in front of the wood. I may put like a little baby one in there. Where's my little babies? Just up to there. The end of the wood bit. I didn't see that. My soul. Can I shuffle? If I grab all these. Oh, it's not a group, is it? Oh my god, it's all in separate groups. Oh, there's gonna be hell. Okay. I'm just wondering if I can separate this out and maybe just shift it all a teeny bit to the right just to eliminate that there. And that should still look okay. Ah ha ha! Aha! Nope. Not what I'm looking for, game. Thank you. Oh, come on. There we go. And a little bit further out. And we are good, and everything looks nice and tidy again. Hooray! Right, okay. Plant life. Now that we should be chill on the Protea. We are very chill on the Protea. We need Asia, Desert, and Temperate. Let's see what we can play around with here. Asia, Biome, Temperate, and Desert. What have we got? I'd like a nice big central. I always like to have one big tree. It's kind of like the focal point, you know? The holly tree is decent. Mwah for the sycamore. That's a beast. Sycamore is winning the game. Oh, we can use a wisteria. Very cool. Okay, we'll have a... does it really suit the camel, though? I don't really think... I say this purely out of ignorance, but when I think of a camel, I do not think of a temperate climate. I think of a desert climate, like, inherently. So I think we might... Oh, but there's no options! But that looks camel-y to me, and I think that's more important, that it fits thematically with my idea of a camel. That's right, I brought the T word in. I can't bring water in either. It's worth remembering. I would like a little oasis or something. This just looks better to me. It's going to be a bit of a bare bones exhibit, but we'll make up for that with some rock life and stuff. Let's do a little... I don't need to really do that right now. Alright, lad, I'm building it. Calm down. He's fuming. Okay. Got some aloe vera around. I think aloe vera tends to cluster. And I say that based purely on playing Ancestors Humankind Odyssey. There's not really any other reason for me to believe that. Hey, it looks quite nice. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Happy, happy camels. Now we need some rocks. Oh, let's get the mechanic over there. He's slacking, blending George. What I also want to do... Now this might be a little bit too big, the path. It definitely is. Why have I done that so large? Also, what is that tree doing? There's something about manzanitas, and there's another bush like it, I can't remember what it's called, that just looks really good when placed in rock, you know? It just suits it really well. Do. I'll do the lighting at night. What am I doing now? I do want to have like a little staff, like a little archway above there, and then it can, like, you know, stay staff only or something. I could just build one, maybe out of a rock. What an arch. Arch me up, game. No. That's just... The path is really... It's a chunky path. So this doesn't really work. You kind of have to build your own. That's okay, we can do that. Okay, I want to get to nighttime. Also, I just want to point out, we are, again, making hella bank. Like, absolute hella bank in this zoo. Anything new? We've got another barrel feeder. What do we actually need? It's probably a toy. We did get a new one of those as well. Oh, they do need. Okay, there you go. And grub ball. Eee, 100% baby. Very cool. Very cool. Connect brace is just finally done. Yeah, so we need actually something that's going to live with the camel. So we've got... What I need is an Asian desert animal, essentially. That might be quite difficult. Let me have a little think. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it would be nice. Asian desert animal. Oh, we've got babies! Is it called Embrace again? It is. They're always called Embrace and Verity and Emberlin and Monster Truck. All the American animals have such predictable names. What am I doing again with my life? Oh yeah. I mean, the pangolin we could maybe get away with just because it is temperate. What we could do is actually go back and build the enclosure as a temperate enclosure rather than as a desert enclosure and use the other plant life that we were talking about. That might be the best idea to do this. Alternatively, the next habitat we do could be the double one. But I like the idea of pangolins and... Same with the... It has to be something I can afford as well, which is actually my main concern at this point in time. Just clicking everything and hoping for the best. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find anything perfect. Let's have a look for pangolins. Ha 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 ha! Pangolin. Wait, what's it called? Oh, it's Chinese, isn't it? Huh. Well, what we'll do is next video we'll either bring something in with the camels or we'll just, you know, pick another enclosure that will be a double. I really want to build by this lake. That's very cool. Now, we're about to have babies, so we're going to wait for that, but also I want to put the lights in inside here, so let's do that as well. We're going to use the, not the Arctic, we're going to use the hanging lights. I already have them in mind. These little bad boys. Okay. Now, apparently, according to people who know what they're talking about, rotate that slightly. Apparently, ungulates really like red light. And that in a lot of zoos and a lot of places at nighttime, these indoor ones would actually be a kind of red colour. So I'm going to do that. Looks a little funky, kind of like a red light district of camels, which wasn't particularly on my list, but what are you going to do? You know, we live in a society, etc. At the very least, it looks cool. Like, my camels are, like, in cahoots with the Sith. And I'm very much on board with that as the theme. The problem really is that they're too high up. They don't really reach down below. Now, there is actually a pretty easy fix for that. What we're going to do is we're going to grab them. We're going to sink them... Whoopsie daisy. All it takes is one little misclick and you lose everything. It's infuriating. Come on, careful, careful. 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 There we go. We're going to sink them all down so that, you know, we can see the light better. And then we grab, like, some roof. And we just kind of, like, make, like, a hanging thingy that sits above them. Like so. Easy peasy. That one's probably gone a bit far, right? You know what? It's actually okay. And if we duplicate these to the... The only problem is working underneath the building is always a pain in the ass. And then I want to duplicate those. Hopefully, if we go over there, it's going to look... Yeah, it's going to be fine. We need to attach that to the roof somehow at some point as well. But let's just take a look at that from this side. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Very stiff space age, I'll admit, but still pretty. Hello, little baby. Oh, you need a keeper in here, guys. How you doing? Oh, you're so cute. You're actually the cutest little thing. Hello. What's your name? Munksetseg. That's an amazing name. You are my favourite, Munksetseg. I'm going to call you Monkey. He's called Monkey. Oh, the glasses. Yeah, it's worse for wear, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to say this is nearly done. It needs some rocks. Let's do that. Like I said, we're going to chill in this series, in the campaign, for now at least. And just kind of have some fun building. I'm not really going to worry about video length and stuff like that. If people want time lapses and... Sorry, buddy. The shorter builds, then they can get that via the sandbox. And people who just want to sit here and chill and do some building, well, we can do that in this one. Hopefully that is a good compromise for everybody. And if it's not, I don't care. I do care. Deeply. Right. You need a tower of rocks. What are you doing with your life if you don't have a tower of rocks in it? I have a tower of rocks in my bedroom. I don't even have a bed. I just have a tower of rocks. And I sleep very well every single night. Because of my tower of rocks. So you'd think that when building a big rocky outcrop like this right here, the best thing to do would be to cover it with rock, but for me personally, I just don't find that to be the case. I find that generally speaking, you're better off just... maybe put a couple in here and there, but... just give it some texture and some life, but when you go over the top, I think it ruins it. That's fine, that's plenty. Okay, cool. I think we're near enough done. I'd like to maybe do something more of the inside. We need some education boards. But really, I'm sort of now thinking about the next one. Next exhibit. God knows what that's going to be. I'd like to keep mixing it up. Is there any requirement? This is actually what we should have done. Is there a requirement for something else down the line? We need to breed wolves. That's fine. That's easy. That's easy. Is that easy? Interesting. Oh, 5 habitats. We need at least 5 habitats. We need 7 habitats total. We need to release timber wolves. We need 7 habitats, 13 habitat species. So, if I double up in 6 of them, then we can do it in 7 habitats. I think that's enough. For 7 habitats, that's 7 videos for just this, because it is taking me a video per habitat. Also, everything needs to be powered with renewable energy. Huh. So we do need to find something to double up with the camels. I think it is going to be the pangolin. But, no luck on that quite yet. Where's my pangos? Could have been an elephant. Would have had to change things around a little bit, but it could have been an elephant. Yeah, I've got like no one. Wait, maybe I can't get the pangolin. Maybe this is all I'm allowed. Maybe the game's going to punish me. This can't be. It's not even enough species to do it, I don't think. We'll see what pops up. I mean, there was no camels there for ages, and now they're there. Baby! He's so cute! Look at him! He's precious. Is he not the cutest thing? I don't think I've ever had a baby camel for the thumbnail, so... what's going on with my focus depth? Look at him! It breaks my heart. Like, it genuinely breaks my heart. Munksetseg. Monkey. Alright. Look at him! Is he happy? Yeah, 96%. That's pretty darn good. I'm surprised their food enrichment is so low, actually. There we go. Okay, well, we are going to end it there. The zoo is coming along rather nicely. I'll probably do a little decoration and stuff on my own before the next video, like with last time. We are about to hit a problem about where we go next. We've got a lot of large habitats. I think what we could do alternatively... oh, and he sneezed really badly. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I've talked a lot about doing double exhibits, but what we could do is just do smaller ones. So we could do like a little pangolin exhibit. It can be really on the small side, and that's totally okay. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. Yeah. I wonder if exhibit animals count. I don't think they do they? Oh my god. I'm very sorry. Red pandas can have like a fairly small little exhibit. We'll do red pandas next. That sounds really cool. Where's my red pandas at? I'm gonna grab one now. The youngest. I'll keep an eye out for a male as well. We'll do a little red panda thing there maybe, and then I need to think about how we're gonna... I think we need maybe some transport, because the zoo is... I don't know, it's a difficult one to build in. I want to build around the lake. I think having the zoo loop around the lake, so we'll have a path that goes like right around the edge here. Obviously, we'll flatten this down a little bit. We'll probably flatten the whole thing, actually. Path goes right around the edge of the lake, and then it's kind of like a zoo loop, you know? You go in, you see these animals here, and then you go left, you'll see the animals, so you go right, you see the animals, and you just walk around there, and all the animals will be dotted around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. Okay, we're going to end it there. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks in the next video. Cheers. Much love, as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.